This is how our officers and NCOs forum went on April 25, 2026. We first arrived the venue at Holy Trinity Anglican Church, Umunze. From every corner of Aguata Battalion Council, officers and non-commissioned officers gradually arrived the venue. That's our chairman arriving with some officers and non-commissioned officers. Here is also our patron arriving at the venue. As they arrived, they made their way into the church. Our chairman, Surveyor C.C. Akunne, also found his way into the church. The forum started with a praise session led by the band corps. The worship and prayer session was led by the Battalion Financial Secretary, Mr. Chibueze Enemo, Lieutenant. So after the prayers, our chairman was specially welcomed to the table. The color party was marched on by the officers and boys of the Orumba South area. This was led by the host captain, Mr. Umunze Promise, a national training officer of the Boys Brigade Nigeria. The chairman and the secretary were in position to receive the colors. So immediately after the color party, our patroness, Mrs. Nzagara, led us in words of exhortation. Of course, you know we are soldiers of Christ. We don't joke with the word of God.
He is the creator of universe, ancient of days.
After the spiritual food, which is the word of God, the host welcomed the battalion with cola. This was led by our patron, Honorable Eze Binugu, our patroness, Mrs. Ngozi Nzagara. Of course, you can see the host captain with the patroness behind him, as well as the patron, advancing to the table to present the cola to the battalion council. The chairman, on behalf of the battalion council, receives the cola. The chairman was grateful and thanked them for such a warm welcome on behalf of the Aguata Battalion Council. So, as our people say, Ojieve Dieze Naka, Honorable Eze Binugu, on behalf of the host church, now broke the cola, and the cola was shared accordingly.
On behalf of Holy Trinity Anglican Church, I'm Aguata Boys Brigade Nigeria.
The house was constituted, and the secretary, Honorable Samuel Ike, read the minutes. Reports and discussion then followed. Our officer, Dabere Chukwu, a captain and national training officer, presented reports on the upcoming battalion quiz. There was also a report on the forthcoming battalion camp, which was presented by our vice chairman.
Always of proposals, I want to have my chairman. So all the proposals, battalion called.
Umunze Promise, a captain and national training officer, also presented reports from the sports committee on how they are planning for sports activities in the battalion council this year.
Football and volleyball, but we are going to start with football for now.
As all the reports were coming in, reactions were also in order, both in terms of contributions to ensure the progress of the activities that we are planning, as well as questions for clarifications. Newly commissioned officers were also welcomed to the forum.
I na Officers Council, Aguata Battalion Council.
We also had the honor of receiving the State Secretary and Organizer of the Anambra State Council of the Boys Brigade Nigeria, Mr. HTC Anto. He is one of our own, and we greatly appreciate his time in our midst, even in his tight schedule. He has served in many capacities in the Battalion Council, with the most recent as the Chairman Emeritus of the Council. As a leader in our organization, his words of admonition were greatly valued. The media was active in capturing highlights of the meeting and passing important notes. By this time, the body is gradually getting weak, and the media ensures to tell this officer to relax, that the food will get to him. But this particular officer only comes to meeting because of the food, so the media made sure to prank him. The media also tried to motivate the host captain, who has been running around to make sure that everything goes as planned. We also played some Bible games with the non-commissioned officers as well as the commissioned officers participating in it. And in the end, you can see the joy in their faces when the winner was announced. And finally, the meeting ended. Here comes the item 7 for everyone that attended the meeting. May the vision of our founder not die in our hands. We shall remain sure and steadfast in the advancement of Christ's kingdom.